I messed up a little bit when making this video by leaving out part of the assembly. I've got my pieces together to assemble the tower. I have my soil together, and I have a lot of little plant starts that I can use to put into my tower. I've got liquid fertilizer to add to my soil, but I'm also adding bone meal. I raked in my amendments, and now I'm dampening down the soil so that it'll be ready to put into the tower. Wetting the soil in advance means it's going to be heavier when I try to put it into the garden tower, but I also won't have a lot of water accumulating in the bottom as I'm trying to fill the thing up. I'm mixing my soil by just raking it out like this and then picking up the corners of the tarp and just using the tarp to push it back in so it all mixes together. I'm going to put the bottom piece in here. There's a groove that you line up for it to fit, and that's it. Put on the top so that we're not going to get soil in the chamber, and we're ready to go. What my friend did with hers was to fill up the bottom layer and then put the next layer up like this, fill it somewhat, and then put the plants in the sides. And that turned out to be kind of difficult with stuff that had established root systems. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the plants in, then put the ring on top, and then finish filling up with soil. I put twigs in the hole so they don't get full of soil while I'm doing what I'm doing. I had mixed opinions online about whether strawberries in one of these things is a good idea or a bad idea. So I figured if I only do one layer, if it doesn't work out right, that's only one layer of plants I have to yank out later. I yanked out the twigs, set my next layer, put in the next ring in the middle, and I'm ready to add some more soil to this thing. I'm planting out the peppers. I'm putting space between the peppers and then filling in with onions. Well, I moved my tarp because it was in the direct sun and I was getting absolutely baked trying to fill this thing up. So we're down to the last 2 levels and I might have to go get some more soil. So let's see how this goes. It's been about 2 weeks since I set up the garden tower. It seems to be doing really well. On my bottom row, I have strawberry plants. Then going upwards, I have onions interspersed with pepper plants on the next 2 rows going up. The next 2 rows after that, I have greens and herbs. And then on the top, I've only got a couple of things. I've got one little herb plant and a couple of Thai basils. So I haven't planted that part out just yet. But so far, it seems to be doing really well. I hope you enjoyed the video about me assembling this garden tower, even though